Our FFA is really pretty varied. You know, we do the traditional kinds of things that most FFA chapters do, and then, you know, being involved in our community has really been important. You know, our corn drive for Camp Courage is huge. I guess now, 9 out of the last 10 years, Randolph has raised more money than any other FFA chapter in the state of Minnesota. We are pretty self-sufficient as an FFA chapter in an ag program. Kids sell an entire semi-load of fruit. We have a corn plot or soybean plot. We alternate between the two crops. And a couple of years ago, kids convinced me that we needed our own corn planter so we could get it done on a more timely basis. So we're probably the only chapter that has a corn planter. Right now, a farmer donates a tractor. We do have a tractor of our own that would actually be big enough to pull a planter, but we have a farmer who likes to see us use his tractor, and we're happy to do that. And you know, we do roadside cleanup. A week ago Friday, we worked with the elementary. We had a little petting zoo here. One day a student came to me in one class and said, you know, maybe we should see if some guys want to drive their tractors to school just to show support for FFA, because it was during FFA week and we were talking about how to promote FFA, etc. And in Randolph, we're as big about promoting agriculture really as we are FFA. And so, you know, I just kind of stored that in the gray matter for a day or two, and then another student came to me in a different class with the same idea. And I said, hey, you know, maybe we ought to get together about this. Kids come up with good ideas, no question about that. So we talked about it a little bit in class and decided, yeah, maybe we could do that. And, well, how are we going to go about it, this and that. And talked to the administration, and pretty soon it evolved into a little tractor parade. And the first year, it was mostly kids, a few farmers. We advertised it locally. You know, we let the word out at the fertilizer plant and the local elevator and things like that. And we had 27 tractors, and the whole school got out to watch the tractor parade. And it's continued to build, and now we have tractors coming from 45, 50 miles away that want to be in the parade. We peaked out in 2009 with 113 tractors. And this year in 2010, I talked to people from Forest Lake who had heard about it that came to watch the parade, people from Owatonna, people from Jordan, New Prague, who just came to watch the parade. I mean, for a little town of 350 people, our biggest problem is, number one, the school parking lot's not big enough for all the tractors we have. And number two, we don't have enough streets because the first tractors are coming back to the parking lot before the last ones have left the parking lot. Tremendous education for people who don't know anything about tractors and machinery. People are awed by the sizes, the shapes, the colors, literally. And, you know, like I say, it is kind of educational because we do talk about each tractor. And people just enjoy a parade, number one. And kids enjoy it. They put it together. It's just a lot of fun. And we have been very fortunate in the last 8 years to have pretty decent weather. We've had a couple of chilly mornings because we do it in early April before farmers hit the field, hopefully. We were a little nervous this year because everybody was itching to get started early with the warm weather we had.
They got a real strong FFA chapter here in Randolph, and the community is pretty proud of it.
I love seeing these young people going into farming. It's such an important job in our country, you know, I really admire them.
What do you like about the tractors?
I only like John Deere's.
You only like John Deere's? How come you got a red coat on then?